Yo guys, what's up? It's Armin van Buren here.
Hey, this is Oliver Heldens.
This is Tony Jr.
This is Chris, and he's Peking Duck.
What's up? This is Jay Hardway.
Hi guys, this is Bassi.
Hi guys, this is Arnokos.
Hey, this is Kilbert. You're watching EDM Boutique.
You're watching EDM Boutique.
EDM Boutique.
EDM Boutique.
For EDM Boutique.
You're watching EDM Boutique.
For EDM Boutique.
And you're watching EDM Boutique.
Keep watching. What up, it's your boy DJ Chuck. We're representing my people at EDMBoutique.com. Yeah.
Hey, what's up? It's Matt from EDM Boutique. We're here at Coda in Philly with Matt, Eli, my two friends, also known as two friends. So what's up, guys?
We're excited to be in Philly, our first Philly show.
Our debut. Been a good night so far, and we're pumped.
No cheesesteaks yet? No cheesesteaks?
Not yet. We're saving that for tomorrow morning.
Cheesesteaks
Or not morning.
I might go breakfast, lunch, cheesesteak.
Okay. You guys know how to order Philly cheesesteak, right? I do actually.
Something like whiz stuff.
Whiz out. Whiz. Oh, I guess not. It's what? It's like
whiz wit or whiz without?
cheese, onion.
Yeah, whiz wit is cheese and onion.
Whiz wit.
That's what whiz wit is. I feel like such a woman. Anything else you gotta like ask for. Okay. There's a lot of stuff on the side.
Okay.
So, LA. You guys are from LA? Based in LA? Pretty much from LA. Eli was born in LA. I was born in New York. Moved around Connecticut, Poland, some places.
Just casually. New York, Connecticut,
Poland.
Poland, the tri-state area.
It was an interesting childhood. And then I came to LA.
And then
do some culture. Yeah, carry on. Eli's so surfer bra.
I'm what?
You're so surfer bra. I'm like Polish sausage.
Right.
Well, you can surf though?
No, not at all. Boogie board. I'm a great boogie boarder.
Alright, that's pretty cool. Vaguely.
So the name Two Friends, I mean, logically you would think it's just because you guys are probably boys from growing up.
Yeah.
Is that really where the name comes from?
Pretty much. We were in.
There's not really any hidden meaning.
It was basically after senior year class, we wanted to like do some, DJ, whatever. We were trying to think of a name, just couldn't figure one out. So after a while, it's just like, okay, let's simplify it. We're just two friends, so let's be two friends.
That's the essence of what we do and who we are.
It really does work.
Right, so you guys really took off this year, 2015. It was a huge year for you guys.
Definitely.
Things started getting a little crazy, and one of the big tracks was, I guess,
Trap King, right? Not Trap Queen. Well, I'll talk on that.
A little bit of that track. Tell us about that track and what it meant to you guys.
So that one, basically in 2015, especially the second half, that was our first year out of college, so we put on put our foot to the pedal. We were trying to get out a new track every single month, and we did that, which was awesome. That one came through one of our friends, Instrum, who was a collab on that. He showed us the vocal and he was like, do you want to do something on that? And we're like, yeah. So we started playing with piano melodies, had the whole piano drop vibe going, and we're like, this needs one more thing. And we're just like, okay. So we had a lot of sax stems from another remix we did, leftover unused ones, and we just started glitching them, moving them around.
And the fun fact about those sax stems is that they come from a 70-year-old wedding saxophone player.
Was it recorded
at a wedding? It was not recorded at a wedding, but I'm sure he's played those at weddings.
We hired him from
That's what we did. My little brother plays sax, and we had a friend who did, and they gave us good references of what melodies.
Not even though. This guy blew it out of the water.
He did. Okay, fine. And then we're just and then so we didn't even know where to look, so we just Googled Los Angeles saxophone players session or something like that. And then one of the results was book a dude for your wedding. And I just emailed him yo, I don't actually have a wedding, but
there's money involved.
And the best part was when the song finally came out, and it has a few million views now. We sent him
also.
Really
nice.
Yeah, he could not care less.
He's one of the first 3 comments.
We sent him, we're like, hey man, thought you should know, we finally finished it and we released it, it's doing really well, people like it. And he just was like, oh, cool guys.
So you are launching a
70-year-old wedding saxophone player to the remix.
Well, we tried to. He doesn't seem interested in doing it.
I'm willing to bet his wedding gigs have just gone up in the LA.
Yeah, right?
Like,
He's doing like celebrity weddings.
Yeah,
He's definitely doing my wedding. Absolutely. When it comes around, he'll be like 90, but still.
Doesn't matter. You get problems.
He's gonna wail.
So inspiration. So like, where does your guys' inspiration come from initially? Like you said, friends from middle school through high school, but you didn't really start until after that. So.
And then even as any producer starting, like, it takes years to even get started once you're starting, because production is obviously, you know, the challenge. But I would say a lot of our inspiration, I would say a big chunk of it comes from different genres, totally unrelated to electronic music. Stuff we grew up on, you know, hip hop. I grew up on a lot of like alt rock stuff. And now another whole side of the chunk is like these producers we admire, because you know the EDM's huge. It's blowing up. There's so many people. There's so many new songs every day, and it could be like a rhythm in one song, a vocal in another, like the chords in another. So I would say our producer inspirations change all the time. You know, like, it's song by song. But definitely that's a huge influence. Like for anyone making music, you listen to other people, you get inspired, you copy a little, make it your own.
Fair enough. So you guys have kind of coined this term soul house, right? So what is your guys' vision for soul house? Where did that really come from? Where do you guys like see that going?
So the best way we like to describe it is it's like a melting pot of a few different genres that we really like taking. You know, so you can take like some bass elements from deep house, take some melody stuff from progressive house, take acoustic and live instruments like the saxophone we mentioned, kind of just bring them all together to create what we, hopefully other people agree to, is, you know, a pretty unique vibe. And so for the past year, definitely a lot of our remixes and a few originals have been kind of under that umbrella. But the fun part also is that we're like constantly experimenting and evolving. So a lot of the new stuff that we're working on isn't really soul house, but I mean, hopefully you'll still get that two friends vibe from it. But it's kind of like liberating, where still by far the majority of our time as two friends came while we were in college, 4 out of the 5 years. So during that time, we just always felt a little bit like, not totally rushed and totally like boxed in, but
totally rushed.
Okay, fine, totally rushed.
Like stressed as hell.
So it's a little bit harder to like take a step away and like really, you know, make
being a full-time student, but then still trying to
exactly. So like, you know, we were kind of just like, all right, we know what song we want to remix. Here's what we're gonna do. You know, we know what can sound good, rather than really take a breath and like just figure out things that sound good, no matter what tempo or what style they are. So we're excited. We haven't really, like, you know, most of the stuff we released up to this point has been all house music. But the stuff that we're getting close to finishing and releasing, we're really excited to.
Some of it's house, some of it's the soul house vibe, some of it's completely different. But I would say if there's any group holding it all together, is for the original songwriting. That's something we totally value. We write or co-write all our stuff, and then the remixes, whatever sounds good.
So we talked about remixes. You guys really started to gain some notoriety from your remixes, and now your original tracks are coming out, and they're absolutely killer. And so, like, what's it like going into the studio knowing I'm going to do a remix, and then what's different going into the studio saying we're going to produce an original track? Like, what's it like?
Definitely a different process. But remixes for us are mostly, they're kind of just like, you know, obviously every song we remix, we want to be absolutely in love with that song and try to put a cool spin on it. But it's just a different process, because those are, you know, not that it happens super quick, you definitely, you know, spend.
I would say it's evolved over the years. It used to take us a long time, now it's taking us quicker. It's a lot about, and correct me if you disagree, but like, we're slightly less attached to them, so we'll kind of go off an idea and do it, you know?
Right, because the originals is just a different mentality, because you're there like from the very start, you know? Like, you're not given this like.
Concept.
A lot of times for the remixes, we start with like,
sounds good, it sounds
yeah,
good.
you know that the vocal is catchy, you know that people like it, and you know you just got to put your spin on it. This, the originals, is just you gotta,
It's a grind.
you know, you gotta come up with the basics, like skeleton of a song. You gotta come up with the lyric ideas, come up with the melody ideas, find the right vocalist. You know,
And then
bring them.
even when we think we're done,
Yeah, then-
we're gonna send it to people, send it to our managers, and be like, "Oh, this is 50% done." I'm like, "All right, thanks." But now what?
So
We'll go back to the
I would
start.
definitely say, even though the remixes in themselves are very rewarding, the originals are definitely a step above. Just because, you know, like, for instance, Forever, which is our most recent single,
Yeah.
not like constant process of like every day working on it, you know, definitely huge gaps of when we're like focusing on it, but overall, probably 3 years. And then we have another single coming up in a little over a month, and a similar type of thing. Maybe not
It
as
started as like a remix that like the original was never released. Produced it in 3 different
Restructured,
styles,
yeah.
finished it, and then finally. we
So
got
when
to
you
a
find
place.
when you finally can get that original out there, and you know how much blood, sweat, tears has gone into it, and then you see the response, and you see people, you know, start to sing along at some of the shows. Like it's definitely a special feeling.
Fair enough. All right. So going forward, what can we expect from you two in 2016? I know 2015, we said earlier, was a huge year for you. 2016 is going to be even bigger.
Yes.
What's coming out?
I would say a lot more music, you know, originals. We're gonna try to get at least 5 out this year. That'd be awesome. A lot more remixes, a lot more touring. We're gonna try to visit a lot more cities. We already have this spring. And then, I mean, it's kind of we got the hang of the full-time thing.
No, this is an exciting time for us. You know, we kind of like, you know, it really feels like it's like the real deal now. You know, for like we said, for a while it was, you know, balancing it with school or balancing with other things. And so now it's been pretty close to a full year of like, this is what we do. Every day we wake up and we gotta go make music. On the weekends, gotta travel and, you know, perform it. And like we
Sounds
can't.
so rough, man.
We can't complain, like, you know, it's been very, very fun in 2016 so far, and we're excited to keep that up. And,
Exciting times for two friends. So,
Cheers to that.
you guys have been on tour since what? Since Miami Music Week, really? Yeah. When it started, we were down there. We got to see a lot. It looks like you guys had a lot of fun out there. So, we all know Miami's amazing. So, not counting Miami, you guys have hit some colleges, hit some big cities. What's been the best stop thus far, and what are you looking forward to?
Well, hopefully tonight will be really fun. You know, each college shows, club shows, they're so different.
But they're each fun. They
They each have their perks.
there was one, we played in San Francisco a couple months ago, and that one, I mean, all the shows have really been awesome. Like, there really hasn't been like a bad one. The cool thing about the San Francisco one is just kind of to see our progression of like, we like 2 years ago, maybe even longer ago, we were the opener it's called Ruby Sky. We were the opener. Then about a year ago, we got a headline, which was awesome, but like, you know, we didn't necessarily like pack the house. And then third time we go back, headline again, and really pack the house, and like, so just kind of a cool way of seeing like, you know, we came, you know, 2 years ago we were just the opener, and now we're here like, and so that showed us from the start, just like, we were, you know, a little nervous, you know, backstage, like, all right, let's go on, and then just within 5 seconds of going up there, you see that everyone's like there to see you, and that's just an awesome feeling. So having that at some of these shows has been.
But all of them have been super good.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
course.
I'm looking forward to your set. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a great time. This is Matt from EDM Boutique with two friends.
Peace.
Later.